All right, so today I've got a message, or a warning, I would say, for all of the elite Western politicians out there. And that means whether they're in America or Germany, where I live, European politicians, doesn't matter. All of these so called Western democracies where the elites that are running the show that we elected to run the show are basically robbing us blind as we sit there and watch them. And it's not only that you're robbing us blind, right? It's not only that robbing us blind, it's that you're also lying about absolutely everything. And regular people are starting to wake up to this fact, right? And, you guys have done a really great job over the last decades by making the people think that they're free and think that they live in the most amazing America, country, whatever that ever was graced the face of the earth, and it's the most free and the most democratic, and all of these tropes that people put out all the time. We've all believed it. I believed that for the longest time. You know what I mean? And you've done a great job making people believe that they're freer than they are, that they're richer than they are, that they have more than they do. And people have bought into that shit all of these decades, but that time is now over. And here's where the warning comes in. Do you really think that there's not going to come a day where the people are at the fucking gates with the pitchforks? Do you really think so? It doesn't matter how much AI and how much control you have. Eventually, you people are going to push the regular person so fucking far into the corner that they can't get out of, that they will have no choice but to come and get your heads. You see what I'm saying? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen one way or another. So my advice would be, is you motherfuckers back off, right? You motherfuckers start doing your jobs, start delivering justice for those who deserve justice, start spending the money that you receive from taxpayers on necessities within your own countries. Stop giving our money to other countries to fight their fucking wars for them, or to do infrastructure building or climate policy change. Or listen, you people are elected, exactly, you're elected by the people in your countries. And we've put up with it a long time, watching us pay taxes and higher taxes and higher taxes and higher taxes, just to see that really nothing changes in our own countries. But the money goes to all kinds of shit nobody fucking voted for, nobody asked for, and people are starting to pay attention. Do you really think that at some point they're not going to come for you? I mean, let's be honest. With the age of AI, a 12-year-old in his basement is going to be able to make a drone about the size of a fly that can explode, which means that everybody is vulnerable everywhere, right? Let's just put it like that, right? Everybody's vulnerable everywhere. Do you really think you people are safe if you continue to get elected by promising one thing and then get into power and do exactly the opposite? Get rich while you do it. Print money, which makes our money worthless, right? You guys print money so that you can do project after new project and help this donor and that donor and help this country and that country and buy off these people and buy off those people. You pay for Jeffrey Epstein pedophiles. You pay for Ukraine wars that nobody fucking shouldn't even started, because you should have just fucking left Russia alone with the NATO expansion. That's pretty much what it's about. We all know it, right? You're paying for trans studies in Montenegro and fucking all this insane shit that if you asked any voter, any taxpayer, if they wanted to pay for that shit, they would say no. But you guys just keep pushing, keep lying, keep pushing. I get it that you guys feel pretty comfortable, and you should, because you have managed to pussify the world. The Western world is a pussified, wimpy, crybaby, bitchy society, completely feminized. The men are barely men anymore. It's all a bunch of fucking woke pussies walking around thinking that they can talk tough shit unless you confront them in real life. And then all of a sudden, they melt in front of your fucking very eyes. Yeah, you've done a great job doing that. But there are still enough people, right? That when pushed into a certain corner, pushed in a certain direction, pushed too far, that they are going to come for you, right? And you guys have the power to make it comfortable for everybody. You know, most of us would even look the other way at your elaborate corruption schemes there in the political system if we just had the shit that you promised we would get. So like infrastructure reform, healthcare reform, stop foreign wars, stop involving yourself in everybody else's business, start taking care of the people within your own countries. If you would just do that and give the people Netflix and fucking McDonald's and some couple nice things at Christmas and a vacation once a year, most of these stupid motherfuckers would be just happy as a pig and shit with that. And that's how you guys have been pulling this off all this time, right? But now you're even taking that away. Now you're even like, nope, sorry, no money for a vacation for y'all dumb motherfuckers because we need more tax money so we can give it to a corrupt country like Ukraine so they can snort our money up their nose and buy houses in Montenegro and Monaco and buy Ferraris and all that shit. We're just going to keep giving your money then. We don't give a fuck about you, right? You really think that that game plan is going to go well for a long time? Eventually somebody's coming for you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Eventually somebody's coming for you motherfuckers. And there's a way for you to keep that from happening. And nobody really wants to be put in that situation on our side either, right? Nobody wants war. Nobody wants to give up their whole life to have to fight for their basics because basically we've lived in Western societies. It's after the Enlightenment. We're used to kind of getting things on a silver platter. Like nobody's really ready for that. But if you keep taking and keep extracting and keep taking and keep extracting, there's going to come a day, especially with the age of AI, like I said, they're going to be able to make micro drones that's going to get to you no matter how much security you got, boys. No matter how much security you got. And it's time that the elites, the so-called elites, start fearing the people again, right? Because there's way more of us than there are of you. And the way you guys are doing this is you are creating a situation in which the people are going to have no other choice but to fight for their lives against you. And if you think that any one of you is going to be like safe and be able to get out of that situation when the time comes, just look at the French Revolution and all that shit. Nobody was safe, man. Nobody was safe. Nobody got out of that shit by talking. Once they got you, that was your head. Your head on the chopping block, people. That's it. And nobody wants to get in that situation again. But you people are pushing society and pushing the regular people into a corner that they will not want to stay in, and they will do whatever they have to get out of it. So that's my message to y'all, right? If you're in politics in the Western world right now and you are not delivering for the people like you said you would, like here in Germany, Friedrich Merz is one of those people. Step down now. Step down now. Because the way you guys are going, the wrath is coming. Whether you make AI surveillance and lock down the whole countries and, police state the shit and military, that's not going to work, people. And remember, most military members, most police members are going to be on the side of the people when this fight comes. So don't think you can just fucking send other people's kids to fight their friends and neighbors. That's not going to happen. They're not going to choose you, okay? They're not going to choose you because they also realize that you basically despise them and you're using them as your Praetorian guard to keep you safe from the people that want your heads, right? But those days are going to be over if you guys keep pushing. So I would change course if I were you, and if you can't change course, get the fuck out. Let somebody else in there in power that might be able to do it. For example, here in Germany, the AfD. Right? Let people who are willing to take the risk, who have the political will and the political balls to do something, let them do it. Stop fucking role-playing. Stop LARPing. It's going to be the end of you. Because at some point, the people are going to come for you. That I guarantee.